Manchester United 0, Manchester City 2 at Old Trafford. A disappointing loss, another semi-final defeat by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men. And honestly, I could see it coming. Watching the game, the first 45 minutes, you could see that this game gave me very much severe PSG vibes. It had the hallmarks of everything. A defense, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's pick, dropping by, which I think was a major mistake because it changed the way we played. We played deep again. We played differently. I'm not gonna rant about it because it's frustrating. But when Eric Bailly doesn't play, we play differently. We play differently. It's as simple as that. We play differently, and Ollie needs to learn quickly that Luke Lindelof and Maguire are not the best centre-back pairing. Okay? That's the first thing. So because that effectively changed how we played. Because you saw a lot of the time Maguire having to play a bit deeper, us struggling on the break, so we couldn't really press as much because we had to worry, we had to come back. And then City obviously having the ball had a lot of chances. Carlos opened a few times. Bruno had a few shots. Our front four, I think, disappointed. Pogba, Martial. I think out of the front four, Pogba probably had a better game. I think Martial, Bruno, Rashford were awful. Anyone saying Bruno over KDB influenced the game. Bruno had a terrible game. Skying shots, misplaced passes, awful. The front three, awful, bad. Missing the chances. So while I'll criticize the defense, to be real, the chances that, we had, we should have put away at least. Or at least get them on target. And we weren't doing that. And then the goal, we can see McTominay gives us, there's three mistakes. McTominay gives a stupid foul. Very stupid foul. And the ball comes in. Luke Shaw should track the man. And then Maguire lets the ball go across him, which he's done so many times this season. So many times. And we go a goal down. And when I go goal down, I'm like, this is probably it. We lose our shape. We try and go at it. Solskjaer makes... You have 5 subs to make, and you make 2. Okay? You have 5 subs to make, and you make 2. In the entire game. You bring on Greenwood for McTominay, who did pretty much what the others did. Martial and Rashford did the same thing. Okay, run, go inside. City's defense was phenomenal, by the way. Credit to City. City's defense of Diaz and Stones was immense. And to be honest, for me, and Foden obviously was very good. Foden, Diaz, Stones, that defense. But remember, we were linked with Ruben Diaz. Remember that? We were linked with Ruben Diaz. And we decided to buy Harry Maguire instead. And look how that's turned out. Ruben Diaz and Stones had a fantastic game today, and we couldn't get past them. We kept on trying to play through the middle, cut inside, it didn't work. And you could clearly see we missed, we missed Cavani. We missed Bailly. No crosses into the box, trying to work it through, didn't work. So I hope that things change a bit, especially if Cavani plays, because at least we have someone to cross to. But, the second goal, Wan-Bissaka, poor clearance in. Nothing that Dean Henderson can do. Wan-Bissaka heads it. Poor. I don't think he had the greatest of games either, to be honest. I think if you're going to talk about a man of the match, it's probably going to be, from the United side, it's probably going to be Luke Shaw. Possibly followed by Fred, but that's it, really. Henderson, okay, I don't think Henderson could have done a thing. So he comes in a good third. But he could have done anything about those 2 goals. But yeah, guys, disappointing. I mean, to end with this, to be honest, the big take from this is that we need to learn from this game. Solskjaer needs to learn from this game. And I don't want to see going forward. I think first and foremost, I don't know whether this whole Pogba on the left thing works. And Rashford on the right. Rashford on the right is fine, but Pogba. So I think that if you're going to do that, you've got to play Martial on the left and then say Cavani through the middle. That's what you've got to do and see how that works. And Pogba's to drop. But we'll see. But more importantly, we can't play that defensive pairing. We can't play like that. We can't play some of these same players going forward. We can adjust things, but as we start to begin to sort of it's fair enough now in January when there's a lot of games. As soon as we get less games, I think that we need to we need to start to really know what our strongest 11 is going forward, and certainly our strongest back four. And I think that it's essential this transfer window that we get a fast centre back. And if we don't get a fast centre back, you play Bay. And I also think it's essential that we actually get a right back who can cross, because we are getting decimated on that right hand side because we don't have a right back who can go forward, who can cross the ball in the box and can do something. And we need Cavani to play for us, so that we can, if we can't go for, because this is the thing, and this is the difference between Liverpool and United, is that Liverpool, their creativity is through the flanks. United is through the middle. And it seems that when we can't create through the middle, we're screwed. I'm surprised that he didn't bring on Alex Telles. The big thing, and take home lesson from Solskjaer, because it's a bit of a rant, the take home from Solskjaer is that we could have played 5 subs to change the game, and Ollie brings on Greenwood at 65, 67 minutes, and then he brings on Van der Beek at 86. We could have brought on Telles. We could have brought on, I would have been like, bring on Bailly so we can push up, bring on Telles so we can have a faster left back to bring in, and maybe you can go to back 3 if you want to bring on, if you want to take off Wan-Bissaka and go to a back 3 or something like that. Bring on Bailly, bring on Telles, bring on Van der Beek.